This video is going to introduce you to the elements that make up the grand staff. First of all, we have to decide or learn what is a staff. A staff consists of 5 lines and 4 spaces grouped together. Because of this, we have 2 kinds of notes. We have a line note or we have a space note. Grand staff are for keyboard instruments. Keyboard instruments use 2 hands at the same time. And so to tell us that, to start with, our grand staff always starts, this is going to be fun right here, with a brace. It connects 2 staffs. It's telling you you have to read them at the same time. Everything on these 2 staffs comes at the same time. You don't read one and then the other. You read both of them at the same time. The next thing on your grand staff is a line, and it's called a bar line. The first one I'm going to draw is the G staff, the G clef, and I'm going to put it second line from the bottom. Has to go there. Can't go anyplace else. Has to start with that line, work its way around that line, and then up and down. Okay? The F staff has to start 2 lines down, and then we make candy cane and 2 dots. And in the guide notes video, it explains to you exactly why they have to go right there and what that does in helping you read. But right now we're just talking about what's in the grand staff. The time signatures are like that, or they can be 3, 4, 2, 4, 5, 4, 6, 4, and the 4 on the bottom can change too. It's just in the beginning, it's the 4 on the bottom is consistent. And that tells us that a quarter note gets 1 count. And that's what this bottom number tells us. The top number tells us that we're going to have 4 of those in what's called a measure. Okay, these are called bar lines. All right, bar lines divide your music into equal sections. Not necessarily exactly the same width, but they will have exactly the same amount of counts, the same amount of time from the beginning of the bar line to the beginning of the next bar line and so forth. Each measure will have the same amount of time. Well, what's a measure? Well, a measure is all this space between 2 bar lines. And the end of your piece, find a piece and look at the end. At the end, you're going to see something that looks like this. Actually, let's do it thinner. So you've got, it's called a double bar line. So what the double bar line means, and you find it only at the end of the piece, is it means the end. So wherever you end the piece, wherever the piece stops, you will always, always, always have a double bar line. Sometimes you will see this, and that means you get to the double bar line, you go back and play again, but then you stop. Now another video is going to explain to you how we use these to help us read notes. All right, so if you tune in to the next guide note video, we'll work on guide notes. Thanks. Bye.